How do you get to be evil? Each one of us has the option to be purely evil, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How do we get there?
By thinking only of yourself.
But you don't know yourself. So let's go to, I'm going to give you a clue. The Kleshers. The 5, what do we call them? Miseries or afflictions. What's the first one? And what is ignorance?
Taking what's not real to be real.
Taking what's not real to be real. So I want you to look at this. I want you to feel this. I want you to, it's not an abstraction. This is what we all do. Taking what's non-self, not us, not who we truly are, to be who we truly are. So, what's the first thing you're going to say? Clara,
Good.
I am good. I am good. Is that ignorance?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's evil.
Beginning.
On your way.
On your way. You're on your way. Once you say, I am good, you're on your way. We're on our way. Let's do it. Let's go for evil. I am good. And how do we get to I am good? With ignorance, we then have to lose our subject in object. So we actually choose it. And do we all have a different idea of good?
Yeah.
Yes. Clara? Answer?
No.
No. Is there only one good?
Yes.
Yes. And is it that your good? Is that the good that you know?
Yes.
Yes. And everybody else's good goes with your good?
Yes.
Yes. Do you believe the same thing, Jim?
For my good.
You're good. So that then,
Yeah.
okay? So you first have taking what's not real to be real, what's non-self to be self, because is goodness the self?
Goodness itself.
Is it?
It's not.
No, it's not, but you
But I
believe it. So that then you jump into it and you say, I am good. Is that what the burning bush said when Moses? He said, I am good. Who should I tell send them? Good sent you. Good sent you. Is that what the burning bush said? Oh no, he didn't. Didn't. He, she, it, they, who, all did not. What did it say? I am. Which meant there were no qualities, no attributes. All. So now, I am good. I'm heading down that road. What's the next thing I'm going to do? Attraction. And what am I going to be attracted to?
Things that are good in my idea of good.
Right. Whatever I desire. Whatever I desire, because I am good. So whatever I want is goodness. Whatever I say, whatever I want, desire, my will is in harmony with goodness. Are you people starting to get a little upset and freaked out? You should. We're heading down the road to evil right now, aren't we? Can you see this? Can you see what's going on in the world right now? Even in this room, there are people who are promoting that because they know they're good, and they are good, I am good, and therefore what I do, my interpretation of everything is good. And so whatever I desire, whatever I want is goodness. What's the next one? What's number 4?
Repulsion.
Repulsion. So repulsion from what?
Everything that's bad.
Is it bad?
Everything that we deem bad or not desirable.
Well,
Not quite.
not good, right?
No. Well,
By
no.
the way.
No. Go ahead, David.
Everything that obstructs our good desires.
Everything that impinges on the fulfillment of my desire,
If my desires are inherently good,
then
And whatever
you
blocks
stopping
is bad.
it is bad. Anything I am going to repulse, anything that challenges my sense of goodness. Right, Clara?
Yes.
Right, Jim?
Yes.
Your sense of badness? Right, Nancy? Yes. See this? I am determined to maintain my sense of self. And if it's goodness, then everything I desire is goodness. And you preventing me from doing it
Makes you bad.
makes you bad. Makes me bad. People getting a little upset here? You should. And what's the final nail in the coffin?
Clinging to this.
Clinging to it. Fear of death of it. Fear of death of it. Refusal to surrender. Refusal to surrender. Because why? I'm good. I am good. So now, there is the perfect, we're all now evil here. We're all now evil. And we call it good. So now we can be a group and we can put together a action. We can, because we want to what now? Take over the world? Yes, we want to take over the world to make it good. To make it good. I want to be president of the United States to make it good. I want to bomb and destroy things to make it good. And I have to bomb and destroy anybody and anything that challenges my understanding, my knowledge, my sense of goodness. Anything that impinges on my fulfillment of my desire. So why would I'm evil, why would I then go into a mall and destroy a bunch of people?
Because I'm convinced it's good.
And why is it good? How are they impinging on my sense of goodness?
Decide that they're evil.
Right, we have to decide they're evil, but how are they impinging?
They don't agree with the good, the definition of good.
That I have, you warmer. Keep going. Keep going.
How they live is a rebuke to my sense of my own goodness, so it has to be erased.
It has to be erased. We have to erase everything and anyone does not support whatever I desire. Whatever that is. So if my lifestyle does not fulfill the lifestyle, if I'm not the good one, but somebody else who is good, if it doesn't fulfill, then what has to happen? I have to be destroyed.
And that could not necessarily have to mean blowing you up, but it could mean hurting you in whatever other form or fashion that might look like, right? It could be avoiding
Absolutely.
you, it could be gossiping about you, it could be
Anything.
not
Yes.
so blatant, right?
Yes. 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 So let's go back to definition of evil, because now we're evil. We're all evil. So we should be able to know how we are. What are we committed to?
Not love.
Definitely not love. Definitely not love, but we're committed to something. Remember, we're going forward. We're not going back. We're not negating. We're committed. Committed.
We're committed to eradicating
Power.
Not eradicating. It's where we're going. Because you're talking negatively. How are we going?
Spreading.
What did you say?
Power.
Power. Absolutely. Power and
control.
power and pleasure. Do we have a commitment to power or pleasure?
Yeah.
Is it passionate?
Yeah.
Which goes back to the lust thing. Are we passionate?
Yes.
Passionate. We have power and pleasure. Let's go. Committed to it. Passion. Okay? Remember, we had fear of losing all of this. So, what happens? There's a big. What are these people? Are they happy?
No.
No. Is that even part of the equation?
No.
No. Can you put out evil out of its misery? So, what's misery made up of?
The violations.
No, let's go to basic emotions. What's it misery made up of?
Pleasure and pain.
No, too abstract.
Um,
Emotions.
Sadness.
sadness.
Nah. That's like
Frustration.
frustration,
Isolation.
anger,
Anger.
rage. What else? Your favorite one?
Anxiety, dread.
Dread, fear.
Fear.
Fear! Fear! They're every. Look at it. Do they have like?
No.
They're like. Right?
Mhm.
It's okay. The doorbell just rang. It's okay. We do not have to be afraid of the doorbell. It didn't ruin everything. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. So, fear. What are we afraid of besides the doorbell?
Everything.
Everything. Others. Others. Who rang that doorbell? So we have fear of the person, hopefully it's a person, that evil person who rang the doorbell. We now have, because of that, we have fear. What's the next step? Rage that they absolutely had the nerve. Ring the doorbell.
Are you talking about that very, very nice, polite young man who just rang the doorbell?
Yes. Yes.
We're ticked off at him.
Who was doing his job very well.
Good. Good. Fear of others, rage of others, always looking for rage of others. Hold on. He gets some rage. And big thing, is it appropriate? So we have passion, power and pleasure, fear of others, rage at others, and what do we call ourselves again?
Good.
Good! The commitment to identify ourselves always as
Good.
good. Do we then make mistakes?
No.
No. Can we learn?
No.
Do we want to sit in Rohini's class? No, never. Is she bad? Yes. Can you put evil out of its misery?
Yes.
Yes. How? First off, absolutely no negotiating with evil. You don't negotiate with evil. You don't. Why not?
Because it's committed to
Just-
evil. Well, its idea of goodness, which is evil, but it's not.
It's never going to surrender. Does it surrender? No. You can't win. They're too good. That's a joke. What do you have to confront evil with?
Love.
Love. It's only love. If you confront evil with anger, what happens? You just feed it. What? Years and years and years ago. What's this called? The Return of the Jedi? And I think Luke goes and is fighting. He's going to fight Darth Vader, and the Emperor's there. And he tells him, as Luke gets more and more angry, more and more hate. Yes, feel it, feel it. Why? Why did the Emperor want him to do that?
Give him more power.
Well, then,
No,
Who's going to turn to the dark side?
you turn to the dark side. You get angry, you get passionate, you get rageful, and know you're good. Where are you? Evil. Boop. Well, we don't have to fight anymore because we're on the same side. Now, it can only be love. Sentimental love?
No.
No. Gushy-gushy love?
No.
New age love?
No.
No. Positive thinking love?
No.
And I gotta say, the whole positive thinking thing of it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. What does it promote?
anger.
Which then promotes
Evil.
evil. And are they seeing the world as it is?
No.
No. So are they deluding everybody? Yes. 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 It's wild. So what's love?
It has to come from complete non-attachment.
That's right. So we're reading Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna, what's he supposed to do?
Fight.
Fight. Does he want to fight at this point?
No.
I love my family. I love my cousins. Doesn't want to fight. Is he loving?
No.
No. What does he have to do? What does he have to do?
Except
Accept,
that's what he's supposed to be doing.
non-attached. That's what he's supposed to be doing. And that would be the most loving thing he could do. And does that loving thing put the evil out of its misery?
Yes.
Yes. So is there a time to fight evil?
All the time.
All the time. And how do you fight it?
Love all the time.
With love all the time.
From a place of love.
From a place
By
of
whatever means are appropriate
whatever the
in the
so
situation.
so screaming at somebody, Clara?
Yes.
Telling them they're stupid?
Yes.
Yes. Because they believe they are good. Is goodness ruining your life?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. It is ruining your life. Is goodness ruining your life?
Yes.
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 It's ruining. It ruins everybody's life. I watched someone for 66 years ruin and continue to ruin their lives because they were good. Determined to be seen as good. Never said sorry. Thank you. Made a mistake, never made a mistake. Knew exactly how everything was. Saw everything the way it really was. Committed to power and pleasure. Fear of others. Envious. Rage. Total rage. And completely committed to identifying as good. Which then made everybody else what? Bad. Evil. If we go back, so can you put evil out of its misery?
Yes.
Is the nature of the world good and evil? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So are we going to get rid of evil in this world? And the relative plane? No, we're not.
Part of nature.
It's part of nature. Good, evil, good, evil, evil, good, good, evil, evil, good. Din, din. What do we have to do?
Not fight against it.
Not fight against it. Get out of that dichotomy.
Well, it depends on what you mean by fight against it.
Right, right.
Yeah, we have to transcend that along with all the other dichotomies. We do that work.
We have to do, yes,
We do that work.
we have to do that work. So, what's the negative of good? Negative of what?
It could go a couple of directions. It could either go from, it could go to like patsy. It could also go to sanctimonious.
Mm-hmm. Okay, positive of evil.
Powerful.
Yeah, strength, strong.
Forceful.
Forceful,
Committed.
Could be.
could be.
Um,
Could the negative of good be evil?
Yeah.
And the positive of evil be good?
That would be another way.
Then, oh, I almost swore. This goes back to Hui Ning, Buddhism, non-dualism. So you get off the grid, and what do we have? Is there goodness?
No.
Badness?
No.
No. But are you then silly in your approach to the world?
No.
So, Clara, we read poor Hui Ning. I was again pursued by bad men. Was he bad for seeing bad men? Yes, he was. Do you still believe that?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. A little less, but still there. Baba used to say, absolute reality, it's all perfect. Relative reality is good and evil. I used to say to people who would say, we're all one, I said, great, give me your bank account. I'll take your money. We're all one.
Will you take my bills too?
No, those you can have. I pick and choose. I'm willing to be relative reality. You're all one. Your bills and your empty bank account are now yours. And they're all the same and they're fine and they're perfect just the way they are. Mourning the loss of innocence. What's the innocence now? Seeing the world as good. So does ISIS see the world as good? Only within them, there, where they have conquered. I remember they had a hostage, a Brit, and he was a journalist. And I don't know whether this guy is still alive or not, because after this particular series of videos, poof, gone. But he was walking around Mosul, showing how wonderful life was there. It was a video showing how great everything was in the world, their world. It's all good. It's all great. Everything was fine. Everybody was happy. Did Hitler do those kind of movies? Mm-hmm. Lenny Riefenstahl. What do they call those kind of videos? Movies? Propaganda. Yeah, that's the word.
Val was good at it. Val was good at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all those happy people. Everybody's happy. Were they happy? Was happiness even a part of it?
Yeah.
Were they just trying to what? Yeah, but what was the purpose of the movies?
To put their ideas onto everybody.
And to convince, to
To
woo.
create a narrative.
Yeah, they created a great now. Isn't that what's going on now? Well, why would anybody think of it? What's your view of what's going on? How about Trump? What's your view of these kind of people? Do you think they're good? Well, ultimately, they're good. God, some of you still have that. What are they promoting?
Fear.
Fear. That's hate, fear, hate, fear, anger. Those are the three great emotions for evil. Fear, hate, anger. If you have fear, hate, anger, and you promote that, so then what are we supposed to do? That's how we may see it. That's how I see what they're doing. What do they see themselves as doing? Rallying.
Protect.
Just and being
Good.
Good.
right, exactly.
They're being good. They're good. That's simple. They're good. They're good. So, are there going to be people that are going to watch and see that, and because of their view, their framework, their
Their fear, hate, and anger.
fear, hate, and their own fear, hate, and anger, they're going to
Agree with it.
Agree with it and gravitate toward it.
Resonate.
Resonate.
It's like the theory of the demagogue. It's not that he's really bringing anything to the table. He just resonates really powerfully with the worst things and concentrates them, and then people respond to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're all hollow in the end.
So, in a situation like that, like it's easy to think, well, those people are stupid. They're either not educated or they just, but it's not that. So it's a.
There were a lot of educated people that went
What
with Hitler
And with Stalin.
and with
Tons
Stalin.
of educated people, and for a long time with Stalin.
So, can you help me understand?
Vibration. If you have the vibration, that's what David was saying, that internal vibration. And I tell you, you're good. I'm good. You're good. We're the same. We're doing right. We're standing up now. So even educated people, they are not necessarily educated internally.
Yeah, I was going to say that you can have 12 terminal degrees and still not be educated in what's in you.
Yeah.
Know yourself. Know the terrain. Know who you're playing with. Really, really important. So they don't then ever ask, does this person really want what's best for me? Do they even know me? Do they care about me? Do I know me? No, there's none of those reflection questions. There's nothing. Because goodness is what at this point? It's an abstraction. It's goodness. It's dissociated. It's not, there's no experiential goodness in terms of off the grid and pure love. That isn't what it's about, is it? When we're doing this evil. No. It's a decision, it's decided, it's, remember, I've lost my subject and object of it, so everything is, I can't see. I can't
Don't
see.
even ask questions.
So,
Don't even
You
ask
wouldn't need
what.
to because
Wouldn't
it's already
need
done.
to. It's all done. It's all set. That's why you
Right.
never ask the question. And I am, and
But
you.
should it be bad because you were asking questions?
Yes. And that's how you saw me.
Yeah. That's right, because it ruins it.
I'm the great ruiner of goodness.
the questioning is the key.
Question is key. The reflection. This is beta. The 5 kleshas, the whole thing is based on no reflection.
And if you don't feel, you can't reflect.
No.
There's nothing to.
There's nothing. It's all oneness. Yeah, you did all oneness. She does all oneness. You do it in this sort of, it's oneness. It's just oneness. Oneness is dissociated blankness. There's no pain, there's no anything, it's just goodness. Oneness. Evil. Because you stay committed to it, and you think it's you, and you call it good, and then you want to then have others be with you in that regard. You're going to encourage, and every action of, quote, love is going to be trying to get the other person to go down the same road to misery. Okay. Thank you.